Good morning, Todd Thornton here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in beautiful Frederick, Colorado. Thank you for joining us this morning. Today I want to show you one of my favorite builds that we build, or the Renegade Explorer 40 ERB. This is a 2026. Couple great new features that I'll go over. We'll start on the outside and kind of work our way in. First of all, the color. This is the elevation color with the standard chrome package. You can do the elevation with a blackout package that would turn all the chrome more of a blackout. Like all the Explorers, this is powered by the DD13 Detroit 525 horsepower motor with 1,850 pounds of torque, with the Freightliner assurance package, which is the safety assurance package. Going to give you the collision mitigation, lane departure assist, adaptive cruise, all that good stuff. So we'll kind of walk around. Again, this is the 40 ERB. We're going to be having right up here, we got two 50-gallon, or actually we got a 100-gallon fuel tank, diesel tank. We got your def fill right there. You also have a plug-in right here for your block heater. Moving over here, we're going to be powered. Up top, we got 3 starting batteries, AGM starters, and then below we're going to have the Dragonfly 3 lithium batteries. With the lithium package is standard now. It comes standard with 2 lithium batteries. You can upgrade it to the 3. With that, you're going to have 2 inverters, one powered to the center AC. These are the Victron inverters with a 3,000 amp hours each. As you can see, got a Victron controller right here. You get in and do your own diagnostic, turn it on or off, or you can control it by the Firefly system inside. Very nice and able in there. Like all the Renegades, you're going to have 150 gallons of fresh water, 75-gallon gray, 75-gallon black. This one was ordered in with the full house macerator system. And one of the new features this year is, instead of having the gray and black tank pulls, they're going to be automatic dump valves. So you just hit that button, it's going to open up the black tank or gray tank, dump them for you. Hose reel on a power cord or a electric hose reel. Nice little outside shower, kind of keep this area nice and clean. Full house filter. Everything beautifully laser etched into here, so you don't have any worry about it fading over time. And then when you look below, we're going to have the exhaust for the DD13 motor. We're going to have the exhaust for your the Aquahot 450, which I'll talk about here in a second. You got the Onan 8 kW quiet diesel generator. It's actually running right now. It's pretty quiet. And if you want to take a look under the slide, you're going to have the nice LED slide lights, and it's also going to have ground effects lights. In here, we're going to have your auto transfer switch with built-in surge protector, your 50 amp power cord, and that's on an electronic reel. A couple 110 plugs above there. Like always, the nice steel doors with a double latch system through Renegade. One of the best doors available on the market. And then of course you have your exhaust for your generator right there. The Explorer has 20,000 pound tow hitch with a built-in Voyager camera system, 7-way plug. Obviously you got your reverse lights and then docking lights. Above, we've got a camera that focuses right down here, or if you're towing your Jeep, it'll focus on it. In this first bay, we're going to have, obviously this is where all your extra tiles are, and you can see your central vacuum cleaner stuff. So this is going to be your central vacuum up here. You can also plug it in out here, do all your bays. That's where you empty out your canister, that type of stuff. You got your rear slide controllers right here in this black covered in the black thing with a little access port. So if you're having a slide issue, you can usually look in there. If you see a red dot blinking, depending on how many times it blinks, it can correlate to what the problem is. Very easy to fix and diagnose. This is one of the options on this Explorer. Some people opt to leave it out to give them extra storage space. It is a Dometic refrigerator freezer. So you can turn the whole thing into a refrigerator, make the whole thing a freezer. Pretty awesome. Push it back in there. Above, we got a Nova Gerard awning that's going to go the length of, we'll call it 3/4 the length of the coach with the built-in LED lights. Also has a sensitivity setting up in the box. You can set it from 1 to 10 depending on how sensitive it is. Some people complain when they come from the factory that they're sensitive, very, very sensitive. They cough and it'll go in, but pretty easy to adjust. One of the biggest changes for 2026 is the AquaHot 450D. So all the prior generations, let me rephrase that, that's on the Verona, I'm sorry. All the Explorers come with the AquaHot 450D, which is very, very reliable. It's the Verona that's making the big move. Center box right there is for your 2 front slides. And then in here you're going to have also another slide controller. Right here is going to be some storage, and this one is a pass-through. So they've removed the wall there, and it's all powder coated to help protect it. In those tubes are your shades that go around the front of the coach inside for blackout. You got your side radar there. Now let's take a gander inside and we'll show you what it looks like with the slides in. One of the other big changes they did is they increased this door size this year. So compared to the 2025s, the 2025s had all your fuses and everything on this wall. They have since removed those to the front of the coach, and they made this door about 2 inches wider. So come on in and I'll. One of my favorite things about the Renegades is exactly what you're seeing right now. Very, very easy to walk through the cab. So if you're stuck at a snow patch, can't put your slides out, you can still utilize the coach without having the slides out. Still get into your refrigerator, still eat dinner, still cook. But I'll put the slides out now that we're in. So you're gonna have 3 electric slides on this one, both the back and this main one right here. And then the one behind us is gonna be a hydraulic slide. The wood in here, while we're in here, this is the Rainier decor with the Lakewood cabinet finish. So the Lakewood's more of the browns. They've got the Rockport, which is more of a gray tone. So as you can see, we've put the slides out. It's very huge, lots of room in here. This has the booth seating. This will also make into a bed if you need it for a small person. All new this year is the power tilting headrest right there. It's a little more comfortable, especially when you have the recliner. Let's see here. In the down position, sometimes the old one was pretty uncomfortable actually. But if you have it down like this, but you're watching TV, you can kind of elevate your head a little bit. So you can order it with the theater seating or the sofa option, which is a sleeper bed. They will both have 2 seat belts tucked away. Very, very comfortable though nowadays. They also have these little TV trays, if you will. They'll snap into here, have your cocktails on each side. You will also have a pull down here. Put your glass of wine there if you chose. I'll put that seat back. It's just nice because you can adjust it where it's comfortable for you. They also come with this insert. Renegade, home is where you park it, and that is going to slip right down there so you don't fall into the well, or if your dog loves to sit there and look out the window, he can do that. Nice frameless cabinets. All the hinges are inside. You can see the very large open cabinets. All the blinds are standard with power night shades, and then the day shades are all manual. You've got multiple, that's one thing they do a nice job of, all the plugs around here. You got multiple 110 plugs, so you got 4 110s, 2 USBs, 2 C ports on these two right here. Up here, you're going to have your Wi-Fi Ranger, and they all come standard with Starlink installed nowadays. So you just have to activate it, and the days of satellites are coming to an end, I believe. So, or let me rephrase that, satellite TV, direct TV dish network. So most people just activate this and then stream everything. You have lost a very little compartment space right here because these boxes used to be on the side of the door. They moved them up here to be able to extend the door, which I think is great. All air seats in this cab, Cascadia cab. You've got your all digital dash. You've got your navigation system. You can do all your engine controls right there. You got a built-in Kirk Spectrum brake controller. Trailer air supply brakes. You got your regular brakes, suspension dump, diff locks. Just an awesome cab. This monitor up here will focus on your Jeep or whatever you're towing behind it. And then of course you've got your equalizer leveling system right here by your head. You can also control this by the Firefly system also. Moving over here, you've got your Samsung residential refrigerator with a built-in ice maker. Nothing but quality. Got a little lock that goes right here. When you're not using, put it right there before you hit the road. Snap it down in there. It'll keep those locked. Nice little pantry here. You press on them, they unlock. And then this one down here, these can be pulled out and adjusted. So if you want to store larger things, you can do it. You gotta be smarter than this. Gotta use 2 hands, I guess. Right here you got your Samsung convection microwave with a little lock right here, travel latch. You got your true induction cooktop, 2 burner. Adjustable shelving here on the sides. You're going to have multiple little holes where you can adjust the size of the shelves. Again, all soft closed drawers. All your remote controls. This is your remote for the night shades. As you can see, a little touch-up kit for the exterior, full house filter. They even give you some slide lubricant. As you can see, all these are very, very nice construction. In here, we're going to have your Bose, or your, not Bose, it's a Samsung sound bar, or the sound bar's up here. This is your base module. Also, if you have a little accident on the outside, you need to know your paint codes. Right here is a great place that gives you 2-year roadside assistance on these Explorers. You also have the Renegade contacts for the parts department and the customer service. Just a word of advice, it's easier to send them an email versus calling them. And then all your paint codes are right here. More storage up here. Again, all these are adjustable shelving, your chassis manual, all your house manuals. Double-sided stainless steel sink. And I like the touch they did this year. They put the nice wood trimming around the the kitchen window. And then, like I said, back behind there, you're going to have the power night shades back there. One of my favorite features this year, a lot of wasted space on prior years behind the fireplace. Check this out. So you still got all the stuff back there, but now you've got a huge area there to keep you can store a lot of stuff in there. So it just shuts. Press these to lock it. More drawers. And then on your TV, this will come out like that, so you can be sitting at the booth and watch it. You also have some space behind there. Lock into place. A couple ports right here, HDMI, so if you do the satellite, it's prepped for a satellite up top, but you can have DVD players, anything like that. You got a full extra 110 plug back there. Obviously, we're controlled by the Firefly system. This is going to give you all your access to everything. This coach has been sitting outside, not plugged in, so we actually are charging. All your tank levels, auto gen start, all your lights. Again, if any of them have the up-down arrow, you can hold it in and it will dim the lights. You got your front lighting, rear lighting, exterior lighting, so your awning, your porch, your storage lights, your scene lights, and then this is your under the slide and under the coach slide out and ground effects. It's kind of cool. You can set it to different themes. Let's see, there's ramp, select theme, Flag Day, Christmas, customize it, and they will sit there and cycle through the different lights. Power control system. So this is where you set your auto gen start, your Victron stuff, AC units for the front and the rear. Also, you have your floor heat, front and rear floor heat, and your basement heat. So you can turn this all the way up to 5. You can also have your different vents. This is your bedroom fan above our head in the bedroom, I'll show you. And then this is your slide out. So when the key's off, you'll have 3 slide outs and your awning outside. Rephrase that, 4 slide outs and then your awning. All 4 slides, your awning. Also leveling system, you can do it manually or auto level. And again, when you buy this coach, you hit this little mobile app and you download this and control everything by your phone. One of the big changes in this bathroom, you'll see a window finally in there. They've put a small window in there and they've put a small window in the back one. It's actually for a half bath. It's very good size. Moving into the bedroom here, we got a mini king. Underneath this is going to be 150 gallons of fresh water. You also got 75 gallon black, 75 gallon gray. Both sides of the bed, I'm going to have those same plugs with 2 110s, a USB and a C port. You got multiple controllers up here to start your generator, turn all your lights off. These are also your shades back here. I'll pull this one down. You press it and your night shades will come down, and then underneath you have your day shades. Both these windows open up on each side. And you also have a 110 plug back there, so you can charge some stuff. Above us is that ceiling fan. Unlike prior years also, they've put these medallions over it. Kind of makes it look nicer than just the plastic AC cover there. Instead of, let's see if I can get this open. Instead of this being staring at you, it's just a nice way to cover it up and lock it. In this rear bedroom, all new for this year is that light, or that window right there. They also did some towel holders. These are all new. Little towel holders that open up. And of course you got your stacked washer and dryer. If you don't feel like you need them, very easy for us to take them out. We can put some shelves in there, we can put hanging rods, you name it. Storage under here. Vanity cabinet. And if you want to come around here, if you look into the bathroom or in the shower, this is all new. This is how they built into these for your shampoo and everything. This has the water miser system, so it will recirculate the water, so you're not using any of your fresh water while it's getting cool or warm. Tons of storage in here. So you got a hanging rod up there, and down here's a bunch of, all these are adjustable shelving. Privacy door. And then across you're gonna have matching hanging rods. And again, all soft close drawers here. This is an emergency exit window, but you're still gonna have your day shades, and then because it's an emergency window, you're gonna have this one is controlled by this button right here. Little AV cabinet, so you can plug in a DVD player or anything like that. But like I said, most people are going to Starlink, and all these TVs are smart TVs. So you can just download or connect them right to the Starlink system. Full length mirror right there. Let's see. Turn back on our cool. Right here on this wall, you can open this up. You have a little coat rod here. Hang your coats. More storage again, adjustable. More storage up here, adjustable. So you can have one very good customer that removed these, and this is his liquor cabinet. Thought that was a pretty good idea. Remove this thing. And then down here on this wall, we're gonna have, so when you walk in your coach, you can turn on your master connect. You're going to have your entry step override. So you can turn off the entry step so it's not going to go in and out every time you come in. You got your awning controls right here. Turn off all your interior lights, your awning lights, your porch lights. So just a very easy, quick way. You jump in your coach and your chassis is dead. You can press this E-start and you got 15 seconds to go start it and use the house batteries to jump it. Oh, nightshade pull down. Two handles here. But that bigger door just makes a huge difference compared to the smaller one last year. Last year's one was probably that. So it was quite a change. This coach, guys, is sold, but I have a beautiful pre-owned 2023 38 EMB coming in on trade on this coach here in about a week and a half. We have more of these on order, so if you want more information on this one, if you want to get us get an order in, make a deal on a 2026, we have that opportunity. If you have any questions, number's at the bottom, phone number's at the bottom, send me an email and we'll make a deal. Thanks, guys.